are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. The Braves look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jerrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Nick Markakis digging in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Sullivan on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Rizzo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
Just keeping him close. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Chipper Jones. Rizzo is there. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Paul Hamels is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. And And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Bodie blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. Comes in with an average of .265. And even 20 home runs and 64 runs batted in. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that one is gone! A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at .260. 21 homers, 57 runs batted in. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Strike two.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Albert Almora next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. And that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 1 inning in the books here. The Cubbies are in front 5-0. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuna, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. And that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Jerrell Cotton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Souza's after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Andrew Jones is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 25, Andrew Jones.
High in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he is in there.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Sullivan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
4-1.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Dero, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Souza is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready for another chance, Chipper Jones. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Acuna digs in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 5 and the Braves 2. Sean Newcomb is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Sean Newcomb.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rizzo.
To the plate now, Sean Newcomb. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Cody Sullivan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Sullivan as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Steven Souza will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he...
Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Solo home run there for Steven Souza. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jerrell Cotton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 4. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Almora. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The center fielder of the 13th.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Almora in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gary Sheffield is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 5. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free. So now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Grounder down the line, and this will kick off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely. And that's a fair ball as it'll carry him off the third base bag and down the left field line.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Melanson benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Now batter.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Left center, base hit. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 on with 2 away, and into bat next is Albert Almora. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Melanson pauses. Here's the pitch, and this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 9 and the Braves 5. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Marcell Ozuna will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Cubs lead. Luke Jackson will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Digging in once again, Jerrell Cotton. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up to close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so...
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that brings up Javi Baez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Nobody out, runner on first. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Coming to the plate now, David Bodie. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Jackson stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Stepping into the box, Cody Sullivan earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 52.
The work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batter, third baseman, Chipper.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They could use a good crop of ambition. It's 9-5. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Shane Green takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 21,
Steven Souza will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22, Jason Hayward. The bat, number 10.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Albert Pujols will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Albert Pujols.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 9 and the Braves 6. Darren O'Day is He's on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
First pitch on its way. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 43.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Cody Sullivan. He singled his last time up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Standing in, Nick Markakis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The third base.
Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Chicago came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jerrell Cotton earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Paul Hamels only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Dan Winkler wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.